Yeah, but the insurance firms are at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be a dear and swing by and pick them up on your way back to work? I mean, the butler will know where they are.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all.
No, I didn't think it would be. I mean, they'll give you a chance to see your old friend Lorelei.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Stirring up trouble again, Olivia?
No, actually, I'm not. I'm in the middle of a financial crisis. Bill is telling me that the insurance company won't cover the costs of that major catastrophe at the Beacon. I mean, I certainly have my half of the money, but Cassie's a different story. You know, I should call her and tell her the news.
Well, wait a minute. You can't call her now.
Well, why not?
Olivia, didn't you hear it? Richard was in a terrible car accident last night.
What? No, you're mistaken.
No, he was. He's in critical condition.
That's why I came here, Olivia. I wanted to tell you. From what I understand, he's paralyzed.
Look, I'm sorry.
No, you thought that I knew.
Yeah, well, I better get those insurance forms.
Didn't you say you have work to do?
Shut up. Shut up. I was engaged to the man. And I loved him. Not that you would know anything about that.
I'll tell you one thing that I do know. You've got your partner right where you want her. She's vulnerable now. It doesn't get any better than this. So tell me, when are you going to strike?
What kind of heartless soul do you take me for, Alan? Richard's lying in a hospital bed somewhere between life and death. I can't do this to Cassie right now.
Cassie is your partner. When Richard recovers, she will still be your partner if you don't act.
Don't push me.
Isn't this what you want? Full control of the Beacon, like you want full control of your life?
You're way out of line right now.
At least I'm consistent, Olivia. You're not. Aren't you the one that said love is for losers? So why let old lang syne get in the way of the almighty dollar, huh?
Because I like you. There are some lines that I won't cross.
Not yet, anyway. Olivia, you love a fight. You thrive on it. And yet the moment you get on top, you become disinterested. You say it's your conscience that's keeping you away from Cassie right now, but the truth of the matter is your desire for dominance has been utterly satiated.
No, Richard's lying in a hospital.
Well, you can deny it all you want, but you know that I'm right. It's like you putting those locks on your bedroom door. You put them there to dominate me, to make me beg. But I don't break. And the sooner you realize that, the better off our relationship will be.
You know what you need? You need a little dancing dog that will roll over every time you snap your little fingers.
You're just like Phillip. You can't admit that I'm right. It has to be your way or no way at all. Even when someone comes along and tries to straighten you out.
There's a lesson you haven't learned yet. There are some people in this life that cannot be controlled, and I will always be one of them.
Okay, Olivia, where is it? I've searched everywhere in this house and it's nowhere to be found, which leaves one possibility. You took it.
I took what?
Oh, come on. Lorelei's diary. Hand it over.
You know what? Do you have any sense that life exists outside your precious, petty, privileged little world, Beth? You're so self-absorbed you don't give a damn.
Oh, that is rich coming from you. And nice try, by the way, trying to change the subject, but I'm not buying. I want the diary.
Fine. I'll give you back your stupid diary, and I'm not surprised you want it back. It's one heck of a steamy read.
Hello. Did you get my message about Zach?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I went over to Harley's yesterday to pick him up, and Toro is still there under the same roof as your son.
And?
Well, you're not going to allow this to continue, are you? After all, he's a bad influence on him.
I'll tell you what, Dad, your concerns are duly noted.
Well, they should be. I'm his grandfather.
You know, this may come as an enormous shock to you, but I am actually the one who makes the decisions about my son's life, not you.
Last week, you told me you had some dirt on Ayatoro that you were going to use as leverage to get him out of Harley's house. I go over there yesterday, and he's still there. My question to you is, why haven't you acted?
If it were any of your business, Dad, I would tell you.
I repeat, it is my business, Phillip.
No, actually it isn't, but it's irrelevant, because the information that I had on Ayatoro, I gave to Harley.
You did what?
Yeah, I gave it to Harley. I made a decision to trust her in this matter.
Well,
and that's that.
I assure you, bedlam is about to ensue.
Report me to the police. Go ahead. I'm sure they can use the laugh, Beth.
Hey, lady. What's going on?
Lorelei's diary. Olivia has it, or to be more precise, she stole it.
No, wait.
What?
You stole Beth's diary?
Lorelei's diary. There is a distinction, right?
What is wrong with you, Olivia? Why do you have this perverse need to goad Beth on about something she is trying desperately to forget?
Are you? Are you trying to forget it, Beth?
There you go again. Give it back,
Don't
Olivia.
order me around like I'm one of your lackeys.
Olivia?
Wait, Dad.
Okay, look. Fine. I admit it. I'll give you back your precious diary, but I have to warn you, it's not in the same condition as when I found it.
You shredded it?
Why would you do such a thing?
For a reason you'd never believe, Alan.
Try us.
All right. If you must know, I was trying to help Beth. You know, you keep talking about how you want to get past this Lorelei thing and move on with your life with Phillip and the kids. But ever since this diary popped up, you've been a little preoccupied. So, okay, I made the decision to stop it. You're welcome.
And this shredded paper is supposed to be the diary.
No, Beth, it's the Magna Carta.
I don't think so, but it certainly could be the Spaulding annual report, couldn't it?
Okay, what? Now you're accusing me of lying about this.
Yes, that would be correct.
You know what? If it's the diary, I'm not going to shed a tear over it.
How can you defend what she just did?
I'm not defending what she did. I'm just saying that I think the diary is a Pandora's box full of things that are best left forgotten. Okay? Whatever her motivation, I do think she did us a favor.
If she destroyed it.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Why don't you gather up all these little pieces of paper and paste them back together? It's going to take a few months, but in my opinion, it's a more productive way to spend your time than, let's say, hanging out with Bill Lewis.
Olivia, you'd better be telling the truth.
Stop threatening me.
Well, I guess we'll never know if this is the diary or not.
Does it matter?
No, it doesn't. You're right.
Just 1 minute. That's his nickname. His given name is Alan. He is my namesake and my grandson.
Yes, a mistake that was made during a moment of sentimental weakness. He happens, though, to be my son, and I will decide where he lives.
Yes, but that's the point. You haven't decided anything. You've abstained from making any kind of decision because you don't want to have a row with Harley. You know, that is so unlike you. So un-Spaulding.
God knows that a Spaulding can't be reasonable. A Spaulding can't possibly give somebody the benefit of the doubt. You know, you're living proof of that. The way you live your life and the way you treat everyone in it. It's got to be your way or the highway.
Only when I'm right, which is most of the time.
But not all the time. You do know that. You do know that you're not always right. I'm not doing this. Why am I doing this? I made a decision to trust Harley. I don't need to defend that decision to you.
If you could have seen the environment that she is raising Zach in. He needs to be with us. We are his family.
Oh, and Harley's not his family?
We are his nurturing family. There are 3 generations of Spauldings under one roof here. We can give him academic opportunities, cultural opportunities, a richer environment.
Oh, literally.
And look,
Yeah.
look, you and Beth's relationship, it has stood the test of time. How many times do I have to explain that to you?
And you're here.
Yes,
Right.
I'm here.
Right. I just want to make sure you didn't bury the lead there, Dad, because the most important part of this environment is that you're here and you could watch Zach and you could pull the strings and you could control him just like you like to control everything else in your life, just like you would like me to control everything in my life. See, which is what this is really all about, isn't it? You want me to be exactly the way you are in that regard. And you know what? God help me, sometimes I am. Fortunately, we don't share the same genes, so there's actually a little hope for me.
You're not going to play the adoption card.
No, I'm just telling you that I am...
Family is family. You and Zach are my family. Blood or choice. It's my responsibility to take care of you. And one of these days, you're going to thank me for that.
I know.